ASMR Coffin Radio.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Coffin Radio. I am Heartthrob Rob, and joining me today at LAX FanFest is the one, the only, Josef Samael. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing? Happy to be here.
Dude, I'm happy to be here too. I think one of the first times we ever met was at LAX FanFest like 3 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I was a PCW fan, but to see it now and then to see you here, I mean, you got a steady line. You're always pumping it. Easily the best dressed person in here, man. You're living the gimmick, looking like a villain. I love it.
Gotta do what I gotta do, man. Gotta keep them pockets fat.
There you go. How are things going for you today, bro?
Things are going great. I'm here promoting the next show. PCW Ultra is going to be back in Wilmington, California on July the 15th. We got Killer Cross, the return of War Beast. We got Steve Madison, Lindsay Dorado, former WWE, and Viva Van, the SoCal Wrestler of the Year. You know, one of our most proudest accomplishments. Viva Van's just been doing so great, killing it everywhere, and you can see her at PCW Ultra. She's the PCW Ultra original.
I love it, man. I mean, I was at the last PCW show about a month ago when Viva Van won the championship, and every time you guys put a card together, it is definitely the best card in Southern California. That night, that weekend, that month, you guys had the best, man. I love it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. There's a lot of time, a lot of effort put into it, a lot of attention to detail. So for people to notice, and you know, somebody I respect to notice is really great, man. I appreciate the kind words.
And people really need to realize that they need to buy their ticket. It's not that it sells out, but it is a crowded, packed house, and I'm sure it's dang near selling out every time, you know? But that's what I'm saying. People need to realize you need to get your tickets early. It's an amazing show. I mean, when you got people like Killer Cross, War Beast, you know, of Jacob Fatu and yourself, and then Viva Van, it's always an amazing card. Yeah,
it's an amazing card. And we also, we're a little bit different than other companies because we also bring in a huge legend. And, you know, like we've had the Great Muta, we've had Terry Funk, we've had Stan Hansen, we've had Ron Simmons, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. We just had the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. And we're coming July the 15th, and spoiler alert, we got Booker T coming in. So we're really super stoked on that.
Wow, I know that you guys haven't even announced that yet.
No, we haven't announced it.
That's
all for you.
Exclusive, bro. I appreciate that. You guys always have a legend, and it's cool because if you aren't in the wrestling community or you feel like you're not a part of it, you're just a little bit, dude, you will make friends there. You will meet vendors. It's a connection. It's definitely a community, and I appreciate that you guys do that.
Yeah, we have a large building, and we have the surrounding perimeter filled with vendors. We have great food. We have a great atmosphere. We have air conditioned, folks. Air conditioned. We're hitting the summer in California, and our building is air conditioned. We have a huge, great big lighting grid, and you know, I'll stand behind it. We have the best wrestling in California, probably the best wrestling in the entire nation. As far as an independent show, we always have a packed house. We always have a star-studded event, and it's never too much, never too little. It's a really good thing. And we have that 2-hour meet and greet, and you know, the stars that have come through there are the who's who of wrestling, and the stars of the past, the present, and the future. So, you know, what more could you ask for?
Absolutely, man. And I wanted to, I mean, like you said, you have the great shows, most amazing ones. But I also wanted to congratulate you and War Beast for being the longest reigning champions in California history, correct?
Yeah, it's
just
huge.
Past that milestone.
Yeah, just past that milestone. Eduardo Compartier, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that absolutely right, the Flying Frenchman, he's held that title for going on more than 6 decades. So this was a record that was made in the early 60s that Jacob Fatu and myself have just beat. And it's just a great accomplishment. You know, any sort of to be a part of. I mean, I've been the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. I've been the 0-1 World's Heavyweight Champion, and now this. Any part of wrestling history to be included in that is very, very important to me.
As if your name wasn't already etched in the books, you know what I mean? It took 60 years, dang near, for that record to get broken. Yeah. Lord knows how long it's going to take again for it to, you know, should it ever be, if it ever is.
I don't. There's nobody on our tail right now, but it's going to take. It's going to take companies to really get behind people. It's going to take, you know, a really, really grand champion to defeat this record. And me and Jacob Fatu. So I don't think there's another tag team on the planet right now that we'd be scared to face. So we'll take on all comers. We'd love to look towards the Briscoes. We'd love to look towards the Hardys. You know, anybody and everybody. You know, so.
I think people need to realize, if they're a wrestler out there too, they need to realize that PCW is having some of these events where they need to get down there. If you
without
want
a
to
doubt.
be seen by a huge audience and the majority of Southern California wrestling, you need to get your name at PCW.
Yeah, I fully agree. Our wrestlers have all gone on to, WWE, AEW, Japan, on and on and on. So, we pride ourselves on not only having, a link to the past with the great legends, but we pride ourselves on being a launching pad. There's a lot of people that have been launched from our platform, and me included, Jacob included, we got a lot of Viva Van, Shane Swerve Strickland, Brody King, on and on and on. It's just the who's who have come through, and it's a great place. It's a special place.
I love it, man, and I can't wait to go. Can you give us the date one more time?
Yeah, it's July the 15th. It's going to be in Wilmington, California. You can get your tickets at PCWUltra.com. You're going to see Killer Cross, Lindsay Dorado, Viva Van, the return of War Beast, Booker T, and many, many more. We haven't even announced matches yet. There's going to be the matches, I believe, are going to be announced next week, and there's a lot more people to be announced, a lot more fantastic wrestlers to be announced. So it's going to be another star-studded event, one that you don't want to miss.
I'm so excited, man. Thank you so much for coming onto the show.
Thanks,
Is there anything
brother.
else you want to tell the people?
No, just follow PCW Ultra on all social media at PCW Ultra. Follow myself, Josef Samael, JOSEF SAMAEL, on all social medias. And that's that, man. Come see us at PCWUltra.com on July the 15th and support this guy. He's a good dude, and support Coffin Radio.
Thank you so much, man. Josef Samael, I appreciate you so
Appreciate
much.
you, brother.
Josef Samael, I am Heartthrob Rob, and if you like what you're watching, then hop in the Coffin. Follow us on social media at Coffin Radio. Coffin is spelled with a K, and that's all for today.
ASMR Coffin Radio.